Hey everyone, welcome. This is my first video. I've decided to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do, and hopefully get to know each other a little bit better. My name is Chiara Monaci. I am a life and business coach. I am a member of ICF Global. For those who are not familiar with ICF, ICF is the International Coach Federation. I'm here today to tell you a little bit about coaching, very briefly, and about my coaching and what to expect if you ever decide to work with me. Keep in mind that this is the first time I shoot a video. As you can see, I am not wearing makeup, I'm not wearing fancy clothes, I have no fancy background, so this is totally an experiment. So, well, just focus on what I'm gonna share and forget about the details. First of all, I like to tell you a little bit about coaching, because I've noticed in this few years that there is a lot of confusion around what coaching is and what is not, what a coach does and what a coach does not do. So first of all, I'd like to say that there are a lot of coaches out there, especially in the US, not as many here in Italy where I am based. And I have a lot of respect for everyone out there doing this job, but there are a few things that as a client you should probably know before you make a choice to hire a coach or not. And first of all, coaches should not give advice or share personal experiences or opinion, not according to ICF. And so if you are looking for someone who will tell you what to do and share their personal experience with you, then don't hire me, because that's not what I do. I follow ICF ethical guidelines and standard, and therefore my job as a coach is organized in a slightly different way. This said, this is a big world, there is room for everyone out there, and so by all means, if you decide to work with a coach, do your research and get clear about what you want, what you're looking for, and then I'm sure you will not be disappointed. There is something for everyone. So this is just a general consideration. How I work instead is a little bit different. I'm not going to get very technical, but I'm going to explain you what happens during the sessions, because sometimes people say, okay, I'm going to hire a coach, but what are we going to do together? And what is a session? So very briefly, I'm just going to tell you how I work with my clients. First of all, before I decide to work with a client, I get to know them a little bit and ask them a few questions about what they're looking for. Coaching is not for everyone, and if you're looking for somebody to tell you what to do or quick and easy fix, then maybe coaching is not for you. Or if you're looking for somebody with a technical expertise on a specific subject, then maybe you're looking for consulting. Again, if you're going through a rough time in your life and you're not at your best emotionally, then maybe you want to work with a therapist or a psychologist. So coaching is more for people who are going through transformations, who are working on a goal, who are looking for some kind of change, and who are ready to take action. This is the main thing. So if you just want to talk to someone, if you just want somebody to listen to you, you know, you just want to unburden and just go home and do nothing, then, well, coaching is not for you, or I am not the right coach for you. Let's keep it that way. Instead, if you are feeling stuck in whatever situation you are going through in your life, personal, professional, if you can't make a decision because there's so much going on and you're afraid of making the wrong move, or if you are working on a personal, professional project on your own business, and again, you don't know how to proceed, or you've already done a lot, but things seems to not work and you're frustrated with it, or again, if you are looking for professional growth in your industry, if you want to go on with your career, maybe, you know, achieve something that you haven't achieved yet, get a promotion, I don't know, earn more money, or find a better fit within your industry, well, then coaching is for you. Then I'm the coach for you. Coaching is all about the present. We don't dig into the past and we don't go too far ahead in the future. We work on what's going on now in your life. What is it that you like? What is it that you don't like? And what do you want? And so the first thing I do with my client is get clear about what they are looking for. And once we know that, and that happens in the free discovery session that I offer to all my clients, and once we decide that we can actually work on that through coaching, and there is no need for another professional approach, then we can start working together. The average amount of coaching sessions that you have with me is about 6 sessions. This works well with life coaching or business coaching, corporate coaching. It's just a model. It's just an example. 6 sessions is a good number to get your goals achieved, to keep it very simple. But there are some cases in which a lot less is required. Sometimes I work with people, with clients that just needed to make a quick decision, for example, whether to accept or not a job, and we were done in 2 sessions. And I work with clients that were building their own business or changing their career completely, and we've done maybe 8 or 10 sessions. We will decide how to work and how long we'll go on together, and you will always have the chance to stop if that doesn't work with you and just say that's enough for me or I don't like it. Absolutely, nobody can be forced to be coached. It's definitely your choice, and if you're not into it, coaching is not going to work. So this is just a general consideration. My sessions run for 1 hour, and I coach every 2 weeks. This time in between the sessions is essential for you to reflect on what emerges during the sessions and to take action. Take action is very important when you coach, when you are being coached, because there cannot be any progress if we don't do anything, if we just sit there and wait for things to happen. Taking action doesn't mean doing something fancy or crazy. At the end of each session, if you work with me, you will come up with a small action that you will take in regards to your goal to take you, say, one step closer to your goal. And actions don't have to be big or crazy things. Sometimes it could be just sending out an email, reaching out to somebody, or looking for some information, or I don't know, finally start training if that's what you're looking for. Small steps related to what you're working on, to your goal, not just random crazy things. Coaching is very practical and very simple. During sessions, I get these questions a lot. Don't worry, you're not going to lie on the couch. I'm not going to be hypnotizing you or anything like that when I coach in person, and if I coach online. And I do that a lot. I use Zoom or Skype. And when I coach in person, I just sit in front of you. And what happens in a session is that we start from the situation you're in. And every session is like a small chapter, it's like a separate chapter. So we're gonna work on your main goal. Say, for example, your main goal is to change job. So that's the big goal that we have together. In each session, we will start from where you are. So one of the first things I always ask my clients, one of the first questions is, okay, what do you want to work on today? What do you want to take away from today's session? Because it's very important that every session is productive and useful. And at the end of it, you go home feeling like the time with me was useful. And it will be up to you what you want to take away with you. And we will work on that. And I will make sure that at the end of the hour together, you do have that. Whatever that is, clarity, information, an action plan, you will decide it. And during the session, I will ask you a lot of questions. Again, coaches don't answer questions, don't give out information, don't teach, don't train. Not ICF coaches. And I don't do that. So if you're looking, if you want to ask me questions during the session, you want to know what I think, what my experience is, what I would do in your shoes, I'm sorry, that's not how it works. Okay? I will ask you questions. And well, don't worry, questions are not just, they're not just going to be tough questions. You will know how to answer because it will be about you. The questions I will ask you will help you get clarity about what's going on with you. What is it that you don't like about what you're doing now, about the situation you're living now, and what instead you want. So where you are now and where you want to be. And we will explore that, your doubts, your fears, the things that you have already done, the things that you actually want to do. And if there are any blocks, anything that gets in the way, and we will explore how to get around those, how to eliminate those. What are your personal resources? What are your material, physical, external resources that you can use? There are a lot of techniques that coaches use to help people gain clarity and take action so that they can just go after what they want, therefore be happy, to keep it, just to say it in a simple way. And you don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is show up, wanting to make progress, wanting to take a step forward, not wanting to be stuck, wanting to look inside yourself, take responsibility for who you are and what you do, and be open to maybe change something about yourself in the sense that maybe you can try and do things in a different way. Because if they haven't worked so far in the way you have always done it, but maybe it's time to see things from a different point of view and try a new action. Or simply understand what is it that is stopping you from making progress. Maybe you're not considering all the resources that you have. Maybe you don't believe in yourself. Or maybe you just haven't thought of solutions. This is what happens during the sessions. It's a very pleasant process. Don't worry, you don't get out of a session crying and feeling exhausted. You don't. Most of clients at the end of a session tell me they feel uplifted. They feel like actually, they feel more confident that they can go on. They can. Because you can. Because you have everything you need to go after whatever it is that you want. It's just that sometimes we cannot do it all alone. It's not possible. We can't. We don't see ourselves the way somebody else with a professional training can. We don't have all the tools in our hands, or we do, but we sometimes don't know how to use them. And if you're going through something really important for you, whether it's a personal change, I don't know, maybe you're going through a divorce, maybe you've just become a parent, or maybe you just moved to a different city or a different country, and you don't know what to do next. You feel a little bit lost in this new part of your life. Or maybe you are going through professional changes. Maybe something is changing at your work. Maybe you're not happy where you are. Maybe you're started a new business. Maybe you're trying to go ahead with your career, but you can't get the promotion that you want so much. There are so many difficult things that maybe we face every day, and everything is in our head, and we get stuck there and we don't know what actions to take. Or we take a lot of actions, but nothing seems to work. So that's when you need a professional to help you. If all these things are important to you, it's worth it. Trust me. Coaching is personal growth. When you decide to invest in a coaching program, and when I say program, I mean hiring a coach and do 2, 3, 4, or 5 sessions, so working for 2-3 months. Trust me, you're investing in yourself. This is something I always say, invest in yourself. There is not anything more precious to you than yourself. You are the one that makes the difference. External conditions can change all the time. But you are always going to be there with yourself. You are the one doing the things that you do. You're the one working. You're the one being a great parent. You're the one being a professional. You're the one being an entrepreneur. You're the one being you. You are the one in your life, the only constant in your life. So invest in yourself. If something is important for you, just give it the right importance. Give it the attention it needs. I know sometimes we think we can do it all on our own, but we can't. And I know we just want easy solution. We just want, read a book and, oh, now I know how to be happy. Or, it's just not going to work. Working with a coach is working on yourself, for yourself. So sessions are tailor-made. My sessions are tailor-made. They are built on you, on your case, on your needs, on your personality, on your learning style. So you can't get the same results reading a book that was written for 1 million other people, or working in groups, or joining this masterminds group that are so in fashion now with another 20 people that are working on their different projects. You're not going to get one-to-one attention. So it's going to be, I'm not saying it's impossible to make any progress, because I'm absolutely not saying that, but it's going to be much slower and much harder. And if you really care about what it is that you're going through now and you want to break through, just try. Just try. And this is basically what I wanted to share today. I'm pretty sure I could have said a lot more or a lot less. And I know it's totally imperfect. I decided to just go on a spur of a moment and start doing this. As a coach, I also always push myself to go beyond my own limits and try new things, try new approaches, even though I may not feel ready. And well, I can tell you that I did not feel ready to record this video, and I'm sure there's so much that could be improved, and I'm here to accept your feedback if you're so kind to share with me. But I just hope I share some valuable information with you if you're interested in coaching and maybe you're thinking about hiring a coach. So if you like this video, if it was useful to you, please like, share, tell me what you think in the comments. And if you have any questions or you would like me to talk about a specific subject, coaching related subject, or you want to know more about me, about my coaching, or in general you want me to discuss something from the coaching perspective, from the point of view of a coach, please do. I want to know what you want to hear, what you want to learn, so let me know and I'll shoot another video. So thank you so much for watching me, and I'll see you soon.